we on?
Yeah.
Action?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to ask you a few questions, but before we do, if we could just confirm who you are. So, Gareth, if you could just confirm your name. Gareth.
Abateig.
Okay. And
I'm Nadine Hall.
Nadine Hall, good.
And I'm Samantha Manley.
Okay, so first of all, if we can just take it in turns, we need to know a little bit about the importance of health, safety, cleanliness and tidiness in a facility. If you can take one of those subjects, Gareth, if you can explain to me why it's important that we should consider health and safety in the swimming pool environment.
Yeah, it's important to consider health and safety, obviously for a number of reasons. When you're taking lessons with the learners, their safety is always at the uppermost importance, so making sure that everything's been risk assessed beforehand is an important thing.
Are there any sort of documents within the facility that would be used in order to, like guidelines to follow in relation to safety?
Yep, so obviously the management and some of the lifeguards should have done health and safety document forms around the facility already, plus you can fill out one of the forms on the potential risks and hazards around the session. Yeah, risk assessment, that's what I'm trying to get at. Of the potential hazards during the session, so like trip hazards, slip hazards.
Are there any specific documents that the facility has to give the lifeguards and teachers guidance?
Yeah, so you got PSOPs.
PSOP, what's that?
Pool Safety Operating Procedure.
Okay.
And under that comes normal NOPs, normal operating procedures, and EAPs, Emergency Action Plans.
Fantastic. Okay, that's great. If we move to Nadine then, what about the cleanliness of the facility? Why is it important that we keep the facility nice and clean?
Just to make sure really that all the floors are clean, that they're mopped, and that the toilets are clean and they're not blocked, because obviously children go in there.
Sure.
And not always with their adults.
No.
And just to make sure that if anyone else goes in after them, everything's nice and clean for
them.
them.
Why is it nice to have it clean though? What's one of the
Well,
reasons?
it's just for cleanliness, to make sure nothing's picked up.
Okay.
Any kind of disease, I suppose. Or
what sort of impression would it give to parents if it's not clean?
But if I wouldn't like to come here,
as
a parent myself, I would like to come to a dirty pool, to be honest, because I don't know if they clean the pool properly then. If the outside isn't clean, what is the pool like?
So it presents a good impression?
Overall good impression. Yeah.
Okay, good. And what about tidiness then, Sam?
It's important to keep the poolside tidy, obviously to stop any accidents and prevent any injuries. Also, as a club, it looks professional if the area's tidy, if all the equipment's in the correct area.
Sure. And what about for somebody following you? So if you're taking one class, somebody's following, why is tidiness important?
If someone were to take your equipment with you, do you mean?
No, at the end of the lesson, if you put the equipment back where it's based, how does that affect the next teacher coming in?
Oh, it's all organised and
it's easy to find it,
it's
isn't it?
easy for the next instructors to take the class. Then.
Okay, cut. Okay, so let's move on to the next question then. So if, Gareth, you can tell me, how would you identify the procedures that would need to be taken to check a facility prior to using it? What sort of things would you do?
Right, so obviously, like I mentioned, you've got risk assessments that carried out. That can be carried out both by the health and safety officer in the leisure centre, who creates all of the original plans to go off, and both the teacher for their own assessment within each of the sessions.
Okay. Nadine, how would that information be recorded?
It could be recorded with the duty manager or the head like.
So what, just verbally to them?
Verbally or written down. It could be a health and safety booklet they need to fill out daily.
Right, sure.
And they can check and see if it's been done, if the job's been done, or if it hasn't been done.
Fine. Sam, can you give me one sort of problem that we might come across?
Cracked tiles.
Cracked tile, yeah. Gareth, another one?
Depth of the pool can be another issue when planning the sessions.
Okay. But in relation to a problem with the facility?
Slip, wet floor.
Wet floors, yeah, okay.
Broken rope in the pool.
Broken ropes in the pool, yeah. Well, we go. Clarity of the water is another good one. Any more?
Diving block not screwed in.
Okay, if the
properly.
boat isn't
Yeah,
tight
rusty.
enough in, yeah. Okay, any more?
Floats
Floats?
are not broken
Broken or damaged, yeah.
Yeah.
Kids tend to bite them a lot, don't
Yes.
they? Yeah? Okay. Any more?
The appropriate number of lifeguards on.
Yeah, okay, so it could be your physical resources, the staff that are there might not be enough. So out of that list, there are certain things that you may be able to deal with and certain things that you might have to pass down the line to somebody. Can you think of anything you might be able to deal with yourself if you see a problem?
Potentially, is it staff to learner ratio?
Yeah?
If you need an assistant, because the number of learners are too much, you can always bring another teacher in, obviously if they're available.
Yeah, sure. Anything, what might you be able to deal with?
With the cracked tile, obviously I won't be able to fix myself. You can put a cone on it until it is
Okay,
fixed.
so you could make it safe until...
Yes, until someone can deal with it.
Right, who would you report that to?
Well, the duty manager of the leisure
Okay.
centre or the head lifeguard.
All right, fine. Okay. What sort of things might we not be able to deal with then? So you said a tile is something temporarily you could deal with, but what else?
The clarity of the pool.
Clarity, if the water isn't clear enough.
Yeah.
If it was not clear enough to see the bottom, what sort of action?
You'd notify the line manager or duty manager or lifeguard.
Okay, would you go ahead with the lesson if you couldn't see the
No,
bottom? No.
no.
Okay. Fine. I think that just about covers it all. No, that's fine. Good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.